Welcome back, everyone. For real, let's end this. It's me, GetDaved. Welcome to Ada Eridani. I think people didn't arrive in sync. This one will be kind of interesting. There's a lot more missile bases than normal, but I mean, we got the A team here. I'm pretty confident we'll still win. Oh man, they avoided the hit. Yeah. Well, I was gonna say I'm pretty confident we'll still win. I'm not sure how many losses we'll take, but... maybe I'm not super confident about the win just yet. They just ripped through a lot of ships there. And remember, we have to destroy half of these missile bases. Yeah, no, they might stop me here. I mean, that stack of 200. Oh, I'd love to kill all of these guys. Ha! I mean, we're getting them into range, kind of? How are they having that kind of missile power? Is that how they... oh, antimatter torpedoes. This is their ship they've built to destroy me. Alright. Oh, I forgot to drop the bombs, I think. Yeah, let's take them seriously. Yeesh. And they run. Yeah, they started spooling pretty early. Okay, situation should be under control now. I don't think they'll kill enough. Venus, I think it's performing pretty well. I mean, this is only one, and it's turning out that kind of firepower. And it's maybe 10 times the cost of the viewership? I think it's got more than 10 times the firepower. Alright, let's just hit resolve. Yeesh! Kept the cruiser, though. Yeah, I want it intact. I'm gonna turn it against them, and I want them to see it. Ooh. Just keeps going. Yeah, thanks, guys. I noticed. I noticed when the shield was still up. Yeah, that ought to do. Alright, and then... yeah, make it happen. Whatever. Some survived. Now, the population will grow a bit by the time they get there. And we get the whole fleet ready to go. And this is where we just check. Why would you do it? Why would you do it? So this actually reminds me a little bit of the Master of Orion diplomacy system. And it's like, I get you guys really, really hate me. And maybe it's realistic to have people making really irrational decisions like just out of spite. To me, that seems like a powerful commentary on the present age. But, you know, it is the end of your civilization, and someone did offer you a way out. I guess they'd rather live free. But I mean, they will all die. We got 8 behemoths now. It's not going to be pretty. I'm excited to see if there's any festivities for the end game, though. I'd be interested in trying it. Oh yeah, sure. In trying it with star lanes turned off. Destroy the... What are you doing? What's our least populated planet? I don't think you could take anywhere with 14 population units. This is their... That's their Hail Mary. One last colony ship. Maybe they're going to attack a Reptar colony with it, and it's not going to arrive forever. $27 fact. Oh my goodness. Alright, is everyone there for my grand gesture? Two turns, and the legendary sword, the ship that made it possible. Hey, great work. You died before the end. I'm afraid they only have 164. You couldn't stop me with 400. So the question is, do they run? I think you guys are in trouble. I was tempted to actually hang back. We're not going to attack? Oh, you poor fools. Only now do you realize. Victory, everyone! I mean, I guess It is the Kickstarter version, so there's no festivities. Oh man! That was Dominus Galaxia, everyone. So yeah, there was a free version of the game. I kicked it on Kickstarter. I'm not sure if you can buy it on Steam right now. You can probably pre-order it on Steam. I should have checked before I did this one, but really encourage you to check out Dominus Galaxia. I'm hoping this is an important reset for the 4X genre, because it's just a little off the rails right now. I think it's really difficult to make a good 4X game, and the genre sort of started with Master of Orion 1, which was really good. And Orion 2 is really good as well, but I think it introduced a lot of the flaws, and I've said that before, with a ton of micromanagement and everything. There's more detail, but there's more monotony. So Dominus Galaxia is effectively just a skin job of Master of Orion 1, but that might be what the world wants, because hopefully this gets people to stop, and maybe it's faded a little bit lately, but stop worshipping Master of Orion 2 and go back to looking at Master of Orion 1 as a starting point for building a good 4X game. Because even Civilization games, I would argue, suffer from the flaws of Master of Orion 2. Because in Civ, once your civilization gets really big, like managing every city starts getting frustrating. And so do you hand it off to an AI? Do you just I don't know. The scalability of meaningful choices is a problem and requires a revolutionary idea to solve it, or a system that can be generalized, which is what we have in Master of Orion 1 and Dominus Galaxia. So I'm hoping this is, well, it's a good game. It's taking everything that was good about Master of Orion 1, keeping it, and just iterating on it. In a lot of ways, this is more of a sequel than Mu 2 was. This is like Mu 1.5, built 20 years later or something. Anyway, super excited to see it when it's done. Thanks for watching, everyone. And I'll see you in the next Let's Play.